Feels here that like an Underlord ET dual aggressive lane could do very well in this map. And VP, there's the OD as you called correct. Ramsey's up at top. Being forced out of this lane time and time again. They've got it into this little creep camp here, and Ramsey's trying to soak experience, trying to steal a last hit. He gets one. Centaur comes in, and now the backstab from Solo and RodjER. In they go. Disruptor caught with the Nightmare. RodjER waiting, biding his time for the little hits to come through. And that will be your first blood. No real turnaround power there from Vici Gaming. And about 2/3 of his HP. They see RodjER there just pop in and out of invis as that fade.
I think he did it on purpose. May back off.
I'm here. On the courier. Hobbs Ward, no sentry still. Tower dies, or he grabs it. In the back, RodjER does move in with a little hit out. He'll go invis again, but the courier dying. Drops there with an Hobbs Ward on it. They turn back for the bounty, but the Nightmare's there onto Ori. Transfer to Fenrir, but RodjER with one more hit will be secured as a kill. Disruptor. Forward by Pasha. Needs a little more damage here as the Razor arrives. The TP out. Oh, that's going to be a dead puck. You're right. And the Solo. Found with a stomp. Vici Gaming making them pay. Tier 1, 3 kills. Losing the courier seems well worth it.
I mean, Gyro has a lot of levels, level 3 rocket barrage, so they can fight with that, but they need someone to start the fight with.
They need that OD4 staff, the puck blink, these maneuverability items. Kite around the static link and the DK as Fenrir found by RodjER. The Dream Coil in. Pasha catches 2 with a Waning Rift as well. But the damage output onto Fenrir, sure, you've killed the Disruptor, but the turnaround from LaNm, Solo killed off. Now the Razor, low HP, wand up, Sal ready to go as well. Ori tanking everything. And Pasha forced to run away with no one out of mana. They will give up on this. Just have spotted that smoke. I don't know if that caught a glimpse of them. I wish I was Pimp Muckle or I had him here to obs it. LaNm and Ori will maneuver themselves forward with the DK Blink ready. And jump in and try and catch some people. Solo pops the smoke though as no one holds the high ground with him. Pings come out, the cooldown will land, and well, DK jumps forward aggressively in with Paparazi linking. LaNm still alive, no one forced to stand his ground and fight. In comes Ramses though. How much int can he steal? With the Dream Call forward, Pasha grabs onto 2 of them, but Ori's so tanky, they cannot defeat this Dragon Knight, and Ramses in trouble. Brought down. And Virtus.Pro lose both of their big core heroes.
They need to find an opening on VP's side, get some track kills on. They have a deep ward, so they should play around that. Use.
They might find Ori here. RodjER. Oh my goodness!
The sixth sense.
I think he saw like Ramses just appear, and he blinked immediately. I think Ramses, came in here to like the circle of vision just for a fraction of a second, and Ori was out of there. Now he's in again. Arcane Orb, scary prospect, 3-man coil as well, but you can see here, VP afraid of fighting into this. They've used their combo war, a huge part of it, and all they found now is Fenrir on low HP. Nightmare transferred back to 11. The tracks are coming out, and Fenrir looks like he will die. Big OD ult will come and burn the mana, but Solo will fall. Pasha back in with a Waning Rift cooldown. Now VP looking good as 11 chase back, but the Pit of Malice will hold them away from the DK. And Razor will survive. Pro, though, had a good fight with a number of track kills. Without a regen rune, not really required here for what Vici Gaming have planned, because they want the quick in and out. They want to grab Ramses, the dust pop, the sentry down. That's not RodjER, that's Ramses. They both begin with the same letter, but the glimpse into the static storm. Astral's there, but he will appear inside this kinetic field. The stop will land, and Ramses in trouble. The force staff away. He's going to get himself out of danger, just barely here. Ramses surviving, but finally whipped down by the Paparazi Razor. Now the Bane Nightmare's up, but dies immediately as Vici Gaming running rampant with this game. 1 by 1, Virtus.Pro falling flat on their faces.
The missed chance. Great against him and Gyro as well.
Yeah. No Lincolns, no BKB, no Blink, no nothing here for the OD. Only 4 staff. The smokes pass each other, but Paparazi's the one to be caught. He's tanky though, and in comes the DK. The Razor's still alive, and he's going to be able to survive. Walks himself east. Now his team, they play into the west. The Razor falls, but look at Virtus.Pro trapped inside the static storm and the field. No one. Can they jump on him? Can they catch him? He's speedy on the gyro with the phase boots to go, but in comes Ori with the final breathe fire. And in the midst of it all, they kill the Dire Courier as well. VP getting curb stomped in this game, 13-7, every fight going the way of Vici Gaming. Go and contest Roshan with Storm down, DK ult about 1/3 of the way through the duration. Is Virtus.Pro's time to shine, but Gyro very far away, not TPing up to the shrine or anything, and Aegis will be claimed by RodjER. There was no play to be made. VP just holding this mid lane, and now they jump in again onto the puck, and down Pasha will go.
Like miscommunication from Virtus.Pro. Where do they want to go? Defend the Roche or not?
We have to wonder what the rest of this VP team can do to delay things and buy enough time for it, because Vici Gaming, by all means, are ready and, well, past ready. They want to go and fight the Dust and the Sentry onto RodjER. Sure that he is brought down quickly as he popped his head into that Radiant side jungle, and now the chase on. Solo and Ramses to the trees. They've got TPs. On their way back home, except Solo there. At least it was Solo.
Well, at least they killed the supports with a smoke, but again, that's a lot of gold.
Virtus.Pro trying to move across the map, mirror the movements, get some push of their own down towards the bottom lane. Yeah, there is the gem passed over from ET to DK. Ori looking to break high ground now, though, with Paparazi still having Aegis for a good 40 seconds. They blink in, pop the Lincoln, stun into Static Storm, but the Force Staff quickly out from no one saves Pasha. Nice play there as they move forward. Fenrir drops. Static Link in, no one runs. BKB out with the Fiend's Grip on Ori. He doesn't have that Aegis, remember. He needs to pop his BKB, but Ramses clears up one, and Paparazi will drop immediately after. Now Virtus.Pro with a high ground hold, looking for 11. That's 3 in a row. 4 kills if they can catch Paparazi now. LaNm trying to sprint away, but RodjER with the tracks, looking to try and cancel some TPs. The Astral there, and RodjER has been caught pants down by the ankles. And RodjER is gone.
They invested so much to kill the puck. The kinetic field did not connect with the Static Storm, so Dragon Knight was so farmed at one point, but right now he's kind of fallen off.
Yeah, 3,000 or so behind his counterpart, Virtus.Pro. We know and love the way they play with Solo playing the kind of 7 role, but here's the Fiend's Grip onto 11, Underlord caught. And with that OD damage from the Arcane Orb, the BKB will be put to good use, and they bring down that Underlord offlaner, and they hunt for more. Observer Ward, that's the Radiant one on the high ground. The Earth Splitter and the Static Storm coming through onto the OD, and they will take Ramses out with them, and no one kind of caught here. No opportunities except for the Force Staff over the high ground to try and escape. Pasha stuck in the trees, down goes Solo, but LaNm chasing forward, gets the Shrine off. The Shuriken will connect though, and Virtus.Pro this time, the ones to lose out. Roshan alive. Pasha continues clearing out these waves towards Chapter. Gaming, thinking about contesting. 11 moves forward. Dragon Knight, Paparazi in that Vanguard as well. Moving in.
Oh, he got the last hit.
Radiant kill it, snatched by no one. Now the BKB from Paparazi, but the coil is there on top of him, so RodjER overplays there a little bit, and VP will come out again with a nice little snatch.
8-second BKB on Dragon Knight. You can stun them for half of the duration during.
The wind has been kind of knocked out of the Vici Gaming sails here. They're not pressing forward. There are no tier 2s to go for. And now with Ori trying to play aggressively into this OD, but he pops his BKB. RodjER will fall, but Solo with the Fiend's Grip back through the Black King bar. No one trying to do damage as he can, but Solo slowed down with that Frost Dragon form. Ramses forced to Astral as well. Can he blink out of danger? He does have it, but he's breathed fired. Ori with a Godleaf plays there as the Nightmare will not save Ramses, and no one holding Aegis Cheese, forced to run back home, tail between legs. 2 alive for Virtus.Pro and no buybacks on the rest of their heroes. What the hell just happened?
Gyro can actually deal the damage. Still Aegis and Cheese on Gyro, but these Raxes are going down. Even the second one on a top lane.
Ripping apart the second tier 3, looking for another lane of Rax. Focus down the melee one for now. Gyro trying to clear through catapults and creep waves. 11 with a Dark Rift. Back home.
Scouting the VP's base. That's pretty much it. Solo have any? RodjER. All wards. Problem is that Dragon Knight has a gem.
Bounty as Ramses just BKBs and runs in. Still has the cheese over on this OD, but Ori back, pops the Lincolns, gripped up now. Dragon Knight trapped in the coil. Paparazi's BKB is going to work though with a Shiva's Guard there. Vici Gaming have used a lot of their tools, and the kiting from VP has been spot on, but the Bloodthorn already there with the silence. The OD trapped in the Static Storm, and no BKB forced the cheese. Now he's still half HP. The Urn split not quite enough for the Lincoln's Pop. He slept up. The Urn is going, but no one with a monster kill. Takes down 2. LaNm tries to clear up. No one and Solo, but the Hurricane Pike is there, stunning and snapping, and Pasha will chase on forward. Clear through this Underlord, and eventually they'll do it. It takes a bit of time, but a triple kill for no one is what they end up claiming.
What is happening in these games, Gary?
Bottom lane, Pasha.
Radiant are
In
scanning.
jumping, boots of travel ready. Radiant scan forward, find no one. They do not find anyone, I should say, in this kind of game, as no one. There we go, he moves forward, immediately BKBs, paranoid out of his mind. Now Ori jumps in, Lincoln's Pop, there we go, catch Ramses, where's the save? Lotosorb's in, the Lincoln's out, 4 staff away, glimpse back though, the BKB will cancel that one out. It is immediate turnaround with a grip onto the Razor, now focused down onto Ori, brought to his knees in a matter of seconds, as no one charges forward. The root will be there from the Pit of Malice, Nightmare from Solo, but they'll get the Dark Rift back home. Losing only the Dragon Knight, but Lacoste, this opens up the map, and Roshan for VP. LaNm keep throwing the spirits in with a stomp. Start things off, catches only the Bounty Hunter. Well, I guess it catches Bounty and Roshan, but the VP side did only get the Bounty. 11, Sentry in, Solo scouted, Glimmer into Nightmare, Sleep onto Disruptor, the call down with the Dream Coil onto 2, the Orb over, they've got them caught, the Static Storm only onto Bay, and this is, the Gyro, BKB having to run away, 4 staff down to the low ground as the Static Link is broken, but Solo will be dropped. Now Paparazi sprinting forward, the Bane buyback, the DK, who was seconds away from respawning, buys back himself, kills off Pasha.
No buyback on Pasha. What did he buy? Yeah, that's a full refresher orb, so he has no buyback. The gold is coming up quickly.
A minute and a half. He needs 1,000. He needs another 1,000 gold, though. That is going to take a long time for him to gain as Vici Gaming secure Roshan for themselves. The jump in from Virtus.Pro, Nightmare onto DK. He has brought back, so if they kill him, they can do a good amount of work, but the refresher, Shard from Paparazi, popped out very quickly.
OD picked up the cheese. He stole it.
I mean, 11 has the Aegis. That was a panic moment in the pit there. Solo, the buyback from him might come to an end. They've spotted him. They know where he is. Paparazzi's fast enough here with the SNY drums phase. Gets the unstable current with the Rod of Atos, and now draining every bit of damage he can. Solo down.
Oh, they're teeping top already. They might surprise... never mind.
Blink
Yeah,
away.
that Lincoln Sphere. Doing... RodjER actually picked up... Aghanim Scepter has no buyback. I'm not sure if they want to go all in, since DK has no buyback. RodjER has no gold for buyback.
Jump with the Hurricane Pike. Immediate snapback of the Blinking Dragon Knight. Vici Gaming, though, on this high ground, seem in a pretty decent spot now with the Stomp Splitter on towards this OD. The 4 staff away, the Refresher, and the 4-man Dream Coil in. But can they do any damage? They've caught now the Razor with the grip of the BKB and the Static Storm moving forward onto Ramses, bringing the OD down. Buyback available, will be forced, but now the Gyro trapped in a slumber of death. Buyback force from him as well. Virtus.Pro dropping like flies as they have to come back into this fight. But what can they give? They've used their double ult from Pasha. They don't have an OD. He's turned into a piggy. Stomp forward, slept up. Lotus Orb is there, but it's all too little too late as Virtus.Pro shoved back in their base. Pasha tries his best to keep this Vici Gaming lineup at bay, but the BKB from no one will come to nothing. Trapped in the pit. Jumped by Ori. Lincoln's popped. Gyro saved by an Astral for a second, but in the end it's going to be Vici Gaming clearing through a number of VP heroes until they all return back to Fountain.
And now has Divine Rapier queued up. I think he needed to have that in the previous fight.
Yeah, and you may be thinking, Vici Gaming, they come in here, they win a team fight.
I wonder who's gonna get this refresher shard. Probably EP. Double ulti, I don't know. Double hex.
Who's gonna get the Aegis? Vici Gaming ready though.
Imagine if you can buy a slot, let's say 10,000 gold. Or 5,000 gold, which lasts 5 minutes.
So a Rapier slot, yeah? Or a boot slot. Pasha, Dream Coil, catches 2. Paparazzi, muted now. With that nullifier, Aegis may be forced here as the Phoenix Grip does come out, but the damage is lacking. The Earth Splitter through onto 2, down Goes that Astral there to save up the gyro, but it looks like no one will fall. Dead for 2 minutes. A buyback on Puck. Looking to swing this one back around with a refresher orb Dream Coil again, but the damage is still lacking from Virtus.Pro, and Vici Gaming running rampant through this game, taking down the last lane of Rax. And looking to finish this one off. The buyback from the OD now arrives, but the throne is exposed, and Paparazi starts shredding it to pieces, and Feebles are getting thrown out left and right. Ori inside the pit, dealing with the Astraling OD. Turning into a little piggy, and Ramses, unfortunately, looks like he will fall in a second. The Rapier on the deck somewhere as Paparazi still holds on to that Aegis. Somehow he's not died yet. Finally it'll get taken out of their hands. DK did for 100, Disruptor gone, but the Razor respawns. Linking up with no one there, draining out the damage, chasing him back. The Rapier reclaimed here by no one. The trouble is the throne is taking way too much damage. Aghanim Scepter is going away. Ramses, unfortunately, dead for 2 minutes, and here comes the cavalry. GG is called, and VP will tap out.
Another backboard game, Gary. Amazing performance by both of the teams, but Vici Gaming had these beefy cores that was way too much for Virtus.Pro.
Moving into the Virtus.Pro, and the Death Prophet finally does come out from Vici Gaming. That's the tower push, that big ulti cooldown, and then
he can harass, last hit, and kill his own creeps with the one hit.
Yeah. And those shards, RodjER with the Orb of Venom going to work. In Sap, and potentially a Nightmare coming out here. Maybe RodjER trouble, but it looks like Fenrir is the only one to make a maneuver forward. The snapback of the Nightmare there, given over to the Disruptor. RodjER, shards, going to try and push him in, but Fenrir is there with the Brain Sap, as you so rightly call.
Look at this hero, man. Manning up 1 against 2.
No, you don't care. Pasha bottom lane, maybe he does. Homing missile in. The barrage from Paparazi ready, and with the stomp, this will be a dead Darks here. Nice little across the map there. 2-0, Vici Gaming off to a decent start in these side lanes. Try and trap 11, quick TP out, and Solo survives with a wand and a turn. Fenrir trying to get in there, but Ramses back to the Bane. Duo lane from VP. 19-6 on Ramses, 24-10 on Tiny. They're winning top and mid quite heavily. But bottom lane, LaNm drops, RodjER missiled up. The bounty snatched out by Paparazi, and he will get the cross kill.
That's a good kill. Solo XP for the gyro. When he gets the level 5, level 3 rocket barrage, they can't really dive him. The amount of damage they have a lot of control for him.
Time Fenrir. He will die. Solo and Ramses doing a great job. Top lane trying to deal with this Bat Rider. Shade under 600.
Oh, nice. There. Nice scan there. He knows something is up. He knows both Bane and Elder Titan here, so they can make a move, maybe on top, try to kill Young 11.
Firefly over the little waterfall here, but the glimpse in the kinetic field. Trap 11 in. This is another big kill if they can grab it. One more hit from Solo, and there's nothing 11 can do about it. No one. Starts to play a little more aggressively now with the Spirit forward and this Siphon Soul. Don't have the damage or the chase to kill the Tiny. RodjER's lurking around to the southeast in his river spot as well. And now it's VP that can look for the aggressive play onto DP. Trapper inside the shards. Look for the snowball play in.
Bottom lane. Rocket. Surge already used. Level 3 rocket barrage. That's going to be more than enough to take Darkseer down.
Both of these teams finding angles, right? They're finding ways to unsettle their opponents, but here we go. Avalanche toss back into the Tusk. Ori caught with the shards there, but the Spirit Siphon going, keeping the DP alive a little bit longer. Fairy Fire and Wand will do a good job as well, as Ori gets a little bit of distance away, but the toss forward, the catapult will kill her.
Ori is tanky, but not tanky enough. Only had one Spirit Siphon charge. We're gonna call it old build. Armlet. SOS and Y.
Feels a little more natural with the Darkseer, with the Tiny.
He wants to be active as soon as possible.
Well, this Darkseer may have just baited the gyro in with a 2-man avalanche toss, the tree throw and the shards, everything in the kitchen sink in onto Vici Gaming. Fenrir will escape, but losing that gyro
Another
who was
toss
on a killing spree. And they can't. Division. They get 11 top lane though. Okay, Solo. Oh, he's out. Kinetic field there, trapping LaNm, and he turns for one hit, baiting him in. LaNm knows that he wants to go for this. 2 punches, 3 punches, he needs some more damage, and he will get the kill, but the Thunderstrike there, and the rage forward from Ramses. Oh, I don't know, LaNm's
He has enough
tanky.
mana. At level 1, open wounds only.
Thought about the Infest AoE damage play potentially coming out. Combo up with Lasso, with Nightmare, or the Fiend's Grip, even a homing missile. You've got setups here for the Earth Split to do big damage. First, quick sentry into a glimpse. Fenrir onto Solo, Solo onto Fenrir. Nightmare into Call Down as Paparazi chases the snowball save through Ori there, but it looks like this Disruptor will finally fall. They're chasing to RodjER, and that's a lot of damage. Even through the 1 charges, the Crypt Swarm will finish him off. And Ramses left alone here. Tiny coming
Bane level
forward.
6.
No one running in. Avalanche to cancel the Fiend's Grip, and Ramses turns to fight. Toss up onto Ori. The damage looking decent here, but Ramses is a little too deep. That toss forward was a step too far as no one sends his teammate to his own death.
Well played, says no one. And he tossed him back.
Vici Gaming. They maybe feel this one coming. Paparazi hiding, behind the tier 2. He knows. Up. For the team, sitting around middle lane, so they're not in position to come back and defend, but the glimpse into the trees. Nice! No one knows exactly where to go. The Static Storm in on their head, so the TP cancelled. And Gyro immediately blown up.
Yeah, that should be devoured immediately. This ward on the hill, because how he used the glimpse.
Things up, no one's finishing off the tier 1 top.
This ward provides so much vision. Lane wards during the mid game give a lot of info. Oh, they're gonna go for Bat
as well. Yeah, Bat jump, Static Storm down. That's a nice zoning ult from Solo, but the drag back on Tiny. Oh, Young 11 still alive with a vacuum 3 into the wall. There's the nice ulti from Ori with the Earth Splitter on top, and Vici Gaming cleared through 2. Ramses needs to get the hell out of here. The shards come through. They do get 11 there as the Bat falls, but Ramses needs a way to escape. He's got a rage to come out, and he'll turn onto Ori there, but the ghosts are going to work. They're ripping apart each other, but Ori will be the one that comes down on top with the supports in behind. They'll catch with the Yules. Solo glimpses back 1, but it's an ultra kill for the Death Prophet.
Vici Gaming, they started the fight. This deep ward, it's getting it's being pinged out. Pierces through the spell immunity. They have Batrider ulti. Then you have Death Prophet ulti. Fiend's Grip. Not the best lifestealer game. So much to focus on.
Batrider. Glimpse back into the Avalanche and the shards, the Nightmare, Lasso, it's there with the call down, but the vacuum in. The BKB from Paparazi, quick and decisive now as they try and turn this one around. The sleep from LaNm will land the Earth Splitter over the front of them as well. Down they go and VP crumble. Vici Gaming taking them all down with them, and a double kill for guess who?
Took so much time to actually initiate on that Batrider. Solo, full Thunderstrike, then Kinetic Field, then Glimpse. More than 10-second initiation tool. They should initiate fights with a Tiny instead. Tiny misses.
Yules up now from Ori. Stomp will land, the toss will throw, but Tiny, no one. Trying to roleplay his hero a little bit too well there, tossing and throwing.
The BKB on that Prophet, plus who's gonna pick it up? Probably a Gyro.
LaNm 1v2ing, yeah, come on, come at me, bros. 4 staff down, but in the igloo he stays. 1 more hit is all they need. Oh, yes, they get it indeed. Fenrir still around as the jump in. The snowball is here. He's trying to play around with them, toying with Vici Gaming. RodjER is in deep. Paparazi low. A Thunderstrike to go on to the Gyro as well. He BKBs. Oh, VP. What have they done? They've saved Roshan. They're in onto Fenrir.
HP.
Oh my god, have they actually done this as well? Fenrir, he's dead. A quick shrine from Vici Gaming. They need to get back into the pit as quickly as they possibly can, but Roshan, sub 1,000, sub 500 HP. The Batrider's coming in. 11 needs to jump in. He snatches the Aegis. Now the Lasso back onto the Lifestealer. Punch up into the air as the blink from RodjER does catch 11, and the Batrider will respawn in a second. But what has happened in the last 10 seconds? 11 will fall a second time.
It doesn't matter that the Batrider died. He snatched the Aegis, so it's not an Aegis for a Lifestealer, which is a pretty big deal. Let's see.
We'll give up for now. Pioneer looking for a backstab. No one up on this high ground. Observable on the low ground. Not going to be able to spot him, of course. He's down, but you can't see up. Dogs in real life. There's the jump, vacuum, wall. Ori, BKB, still has the Yules, and with these Spirit Siphons and the cooldown on their heads, here comes the Earth Splitter. LaNm is lining it up, but he's not going to land it on too many heroes. The trouble is, though, for VP, they've already lost their Darkseer, and their combo is down. No one, hands in the air, hands off keyboard. Guys, I'm not getting involved in this. That's both teams with their eyes on that Aegis. Pasha, Greaves, Blink, moving into the 4 staff now. Line as the dire ops board sees Ramses and RodjER, and LaNm jumps in. The snowball not going to come just yet. The infest was there, and Ramses in the middle of all of this with the Earth Splitter and the grip on the lifesteal of Vici Gaming clearing through Virtus.Pro. The cooldown and the surge. There's the homing missile flying through with the Spirit Siphon going as well. I think this glimpse play from Solo might just, save him, keep him alive. The blink from Pasha, as well as these surges, keep him away at arm's reach from danger. I'm noticing a correlation here between long Roshan respawns and good games.
Yeah. Rosh will respawn and the DP will have ulti again. They found Paparazi.
They sure have. One observer to see them all. Gyrocopter farming all alone. Now they have a play to make. Scan will not connect. Gaming, they have a very good angle here. If Virtus.Pro don't hold this high ground and keep the vision going. Third from Pasha. It's a bounty rune, but there's Solo, the BKB from Batrider. Who, what? Whoa, Tiny's there, wrong way, northeast. You want to go, not to the west. Lasso, Tiny, there's the cooldown with the stomp as well. The Tusk is caught, silenced and killed. Gem on the deck as the grip comes through, and the life still trapped in with a ghost. This is not looking good for VP. They finally get the vacuum into the static storm combos. No one comes through. Looks to cleave into Paparazi with a nightmare save coming through. Fenrir keeps the gyro alive until the glimpse play, but it's still Vici Gaming.
Way too much
1,
damage.
2, 3, 4, and you know what? It's 5 in a row.
Paparazi should just buy back and get the Aegis. It's really worth it. Someone should defend bottom.
You're mentioning like Solo picking it out, saying, hey, they're getting Roshan here. Aegis and Cheese. RodjER go and try a steal. LaNm jumps in. RodjER kills off Fenrir, but there's LaNm trying to deal with this. Roshan still alive with a vacuum into the wall. Ori and LaNm, they've got to try and retreat away. The BKB is forced out, and Virtus.Pro, they're respawning. Is this another one? Second one of a game?
I don't know what they're doing. They could have just bought back on the gyro and get him the Aegis. They lack damage. Look at the Roche. 1000 HP. Lifestealer is just gonna kill it in a couple of hits.
Who's TPing in? Gyro's TPing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Ramses takes the Aegis. No one grabs the cheese. LaNm with no BKB. 4 staffs away. And Vici Gaming, what have you done? What have you done? This is a beautiful fake back. The trouble is, though, a beautiful scan from Vici Gaming as well, right? They absolutely do know. No one reveals himself up on the high ground. Bane now alive. They do have a 5v5, but LaNm, BKB is quickly enough. The exorcism in, but there's the Avatos missing out onto Ori. Paparazi into the thick of things, has the cooldown, but he's also got the Satanic. He's burning through everybody. Pasha drops. Again, they've lost 4 immediately. Vici Gaming just blow them out of the freaking water. Oh, no one trapped in the middle. And Ramses is going to have to go for a rage TP. Nothing here to cancel, I don't believe, as the grip on cooldown. So Vici Gaming, they lose a tier 3, but again, another huge swing fight. For them, Solo with no TP scroll here. 30 seconds until it's off cooldown, while Vici Gaming looking for a very aggressive play. Pings are coming out, and it looks like no one knows what's coming, but still gets Blink lassoed. In comes the DP with the ult. The cooldown from Gyro will land on no one's head, and looks like he's dead. With no buyback available, that's him gone for a minute and a half.
And Roche respawn time, May in 50 seconds, probably going to be a long time.
They've got such good eyes on the map as well. Like, LaNm sees where the angle of the tree being tossed across. Roshan, he's Aegis.
Refresher orb on Elder Titan, man.
Triple ult?
No, wait, where's the shard?
Orb? Where's the shard? I don't know. The Vici has to come back and address in a short while, but right now it is prime time. Vici Gaming, Aegis Cheese Gyro, high ground for him. Got a nice little spirit to move forward, scout, find, stomp, whatever you want over on these VP heroes, but they're smoked. First off, punch up Gyro. RodjER starts things to try and bait out an initiation, and there it is. They do grab him and drag him in. The static storm, the wall, the vacuum in, but only catching ET. Virtus.Pro, they're just falling apart here. They've got the refresher shard now with another lasso onto Ramses. And away they go, one by one. VP will fall. The buyback on Lifestealer forced out now as the DP charging in, taking the Tusk with her on a lovely stroll as the gem is dropped and no buybacks on either of the supports. Tiny and Lifestealer in onto the gyro, but that's the Aegis gone, and only the Aegis has another Earthsplitter lands from LaNm, and Virtus.Pro falling apart as Vici game run rampant over the Russians, looking for a Game 2 victory in this best of 3. And it looks like Virtus.Pro trapped in their fountain with nowhere to go.
What did they expand? The 2 buybacks? Oh, the
4 staff, Ori's, he's still gonna get taken down. Ramses in onto the Paparazi, gyro, cheese, and Satanic. Everything going to plan. And the vacuum in, the cooldown over, but Paparazi's still dropping low. Oh, Ramses, that's a shame. Dead for 2 minutes, and that's gotta be game.
Tiny still alive and still has a buyback. Oh my god, the kiting around these 2 cores, buyback coming out of Tiny right away. They have no earn, no heal whatsoever.
Nice D-ward coming out. RodjER has that gem again. Tusk surging around. Pasha thinking about an initiation. Thunderstrike will catch a vision there onto the Batrider, but he still blinks in. The 4-staff punch. They've caught out Disruptor, so no Static Storm, and the call down onto Yabashu. Oh, a good Yules, but still he's going to fall. Ramses in the battle onto Paparazi. The damage looks good, and he's taking down this gyro little by little. The Nightmare to try and save him with the Satanic going to work. VP, they're deep in their base, and they will call GG. Vici Gaming take the series 2-0.
What a discipline, what a team fight, the capabilities of Team Vici Gaming. Even though the second Roche fight, the decision, is what could have lost them the game, but they did a good job defending the base.